Now today I'll be watching the Milwaukee Bucks game against the Memphis Grizzlies, where I'll be analyzing Giannis Antetokounmpo's game for how he uses communication on offense and defense. Now although they lost, Giannis did use communication a lot in this game, and he did get a lot of buckets using communication, so it's important that I show it. So this is the first play right here. Giannis, after the bucket, takes it out to Jeff Teague. Says ball, keeps saying ball. So Jeff Teague gives it to him. He said ball, he wanted to get a pick and roll, or probably get an isolation, maybe get a mismatch, take him to the lane. And right here, he said Bryn, which is Bryn Forbes. Bryn Forbes brings his man, John Conchar, to come on the screen. Bryn Forbes sets a really good screen, very unorthodox screen. Usually they're to the left, to the right of them, but he was behind him, which allows him to kind of sneak out. And now it's John Conchar versus Giannis. Giannis takes him all the way to the lane. Everybody converged on him, so it's a lot harder for him to score. That was probably a foul. You need him in the private area. But he gets the board. Now since everyone's out on him, he could throw out a Bobby Portis. Bobby Portis probably could have shot it right here. I don't know why he didn't shoot it. Pump fake. Great read by Giannis. And good offensive rebound and good pass. And it worked out. Okay, so here's another play right here. As you can see, Giannis looks at Budenholzer. And Budenholzer gives him a fist and a 5. I'll go back and look at it. But like you could see it a little bit. He gives him a 5. And he gives him a fist. Now my guess is that he's calling a play for number 5, which is a 5 on the position list, which is the center, to come screen him, which is what happens right here. Giannis points at Brook Lopez and tells him to come screen. Kyle Anderson's telling like he's anticipating a screen right here, but as you know, Brook Lopez is mostly a pick and pop guy. This year he's kind of caught some lobs, he's done some pick and roll, but mostly pick and pop. So he comes and screens. Wide open lane. Jonas Valanciunas doesn't get over it enough. Step back. But they called a offensive foul. Brook Lopez kicked his foot out. It was still a good play call by Mike Budenholzer. He knew that Valanciunas wasn't going to come high enough up on the screen, and Giannis took advantage of it. You see he kicked his foot out. But smart play calls. Good job by Giannis running the 2. Usually expect the pick and pop, but I mean, I guess they didn't expect it that time. Jonas Valanciunas didn't really come up on the screen very much, so it was a good play, but didn't work out for the Bucks. Now right here, if you could read Giannis's lips, you could see him say, so right there he says 2-3, and so the Bucks go into 2-3 right here. And the Grizzlies, they're trying to figure out, okay, it's a zone. Where can we attack the zone? So they decide and use the big man to come set a screen. So Giannis has to come up, right? But he plays his own. He plays it perfectly. He doesn't go too far out, and he plays exactly to where his spot should be in the middle of the zone. He has to play free throw line extended. So he opens up on the screen and gets either PJ Tucker could come up and he could go to PJ Tucker's man, or Drew Holiday has enough room to go over or under. Drew Holiday goes under. Ja Morant tries to drive. He sets another screen. Giannis is right there. Played the screen perfectly, both sides, left, right. Puts Ja Morant in a situation where he's almost trapped. Has to back out. Now Chris Middleton goes over. Drew Holiday is in the middle of the zone. Now Giannis is top right. They're just trying to get movement. And Chris Middleton plays his zone perfectly too. That's exactly where his zone should be. PJ Tucker comes up too. and everyone's covered. Ja Morant is way too far to make a shot. 46 is open, but they only got 4 seconds left on the shot clock. Pull it, miss. Great call by Giannis, changing the defense into a 2-3. And they got the stop. Now here's the last play I'm going to bring up. Giannis is bringing the ball up the floor, 26 seconds left. Down 12, you got to kind of get double possession right here. If they score right here, they can get the ball back, cut into the lead a little bit more. Right here, Mike Budenholzer gives him the signal, the fist. Before you saw the 5 in the fist, which meant a screen with Brook Lopez. But the fist just means isolation. Like, you decide what you want to do. So Giannis licks his lips, kind of like, all right, let's see what I got. So he tells Drew Holiday, he said, go out to the corner with the 3. Like, go out to the 3. And Mike Budenholzer, he tells Middleton to clear out. I don't think Middleton sees it. So then Giannis points at Middleton. He tells him to clear out to the right side, right corner. So Pat Connaughton has to come up. And Chris Middleton goes to the corner. But what Giannis is trying to do, he's trying to pick on Konchar again. Now, Konchar averages like 14 minutes a game. So I guess he's the least experienced person on the court. I don't know. The person he could take the most advantage of. So Pat Connaughton comes up and sets screen. You can see Mike Budenholzer don't really believe in it, but Giannis believes in this play. Comes up, sets the screen, goes straight through. Konchar kind of tries to swipe at the ball. Kind of delays him a little bit. He's off his momentum. You see, Budenholzer still don't believe in the play. But Giannis knows what he's doing right here. Makes a move. And then Konchar tries to get another help. You see the Grizzlies defense is a lot of help. 3 people trying to help on Giannis because he's the biggest player on the court right here. Konchar gets a little too close. Finds Pat Connaughton. Great play call by Giannis. You know, even his coach didn't believe in that shit, but he got it done. I mean, great play call by Giannis, and run to the best of his ability. So although this is just a small sample size of plays, Giannis does use communication. Although he does not talk a lot on the court, he uses a lot of hand signals. Says a couple words here and there, you can't really distinguish it. And with fans coming back, it's kind of harder to distinguish it. But you could tell that him using communication is important to him, and it helps his teammates to know what he's trying to say and what he wants as the superstar of the team.